I'm gonna preface this video by saying sorry for the audio quality, it'll be better in the next one. What's up guys, Harris here, and I have had the Panasonic GH5 since March when it came out, and I have absolutely loved it for the most part since I've had it, and I've come to really appreciate a few core features of this thing. For starts, it's got a really solid, pretty big 3.2-inch touchscreen, works really well. There's great features like focus peaking, there's tons of customizable buttons all around here. There's variable frame rate, there's time lapse, there's stop motion, 4K video, dual SD card slots, really solid and tactile buttons. Basically everything about this camera I have really liked. Now the only issue is that the autofocus is not good at all. Now granted, I was using the Metabones adapter, or am using the Metabones adapter with my Sigma 18-35. That renders autofocus basically completely useless in video. In fact, only a few of the modes even support autofocus. I have to be in 4K, 24 frames per second, or some 60 frames options to even be able to use autofocus at all, and it hums like an engine, like it sounds like an engine that is on its last limbs, and it's basically useless. So what does this mean for me? I shoot in manual 100% of the time. Now what's nice is that they have a decent app that you can get to control focus, but that's being generous because in reality it's not really that decent of an app. On half of the devices that I use, it will not connect. Like my iPhone 10, I haven't gotten it to connect. My iPhone 8 didn't connect. My Pixel 2 didn't connect. My iPad, it does work, and it does have a full HDMI slot, so I can plug it into an external display or TV. But if I'm just, wanting to do this on a little bit smaller size or smaller budget, I want to be able to control this from my phone, to be able to focus remotely, but it just really doesn't work. It often takes several minutes to connect, if it connects at all, and then I have to manually go through the focus. It's just not very good. It's just not a great app at all. And if they had a really good app that was really reliable, I probably wouldn't mind that this doesn't have autofocus. But the reality is that the app is not super great. It's hard to adjust the focus manually when I'm far away and not in an arm's length away to be able to adjust it myself. The focus peaking does help a lot. I can see what's blue and in focus, but if I'm too far away, that's not any help. If I need an extra hand for a shot and I want them to focus, as simple as it seems to me, almost every time I've asked somebody to help me, it just hasn't been in focus. I guess if you just don't have the exact eye and know exactly what you're looking for, it may look in focus when it's really not. That's been a big annoyance for me when I look at the footage and I realize that it's pretty much useless. So something like this for my operations, the GH5 just isn't great. Now I can go Panasonic glass and that would pretty much fix my issues, but I have the Sigma lens, which is a Canon lens. I have my 50mm, which is a Canon lens. I want to stay with Canon, and even with the Panasonic glass, I've heard that the GH5 autofocus just isn't great. Nothing compared to the dual pixel autofocus and even Sony's autofocus on their mirrorless options. So this is a great camera and it packs a ton of features for $2,000, especially the 4K, variable frame rate, tons of different options. It's been great, but unfortunately for my lifestyle, I think the biggest thing that I need is autofocus, and I'm willing to sacrifice a few other things for that. So that means I'm getting rid of this. For me, it just slows down my production too much. It's a great camera, and if you shoot in manual all the time, like this is honestly fantastic. But if you need autofocus, if you want something that would be great to hand this off and just say, hey, will you just hold this here? It'll focus for you. That's something that I need, and that's something that this did not provide for me. So unfortunately, I will be sending this guy back. In fact, not sending it back, I will be selling this GH5 with the Metabones adapter. Great camera, not for me, unfortunately, because of the autofocus. So what does that mean? There we go. Yeah, so I got the Canon 80D. So I'm losing variable frame rate, I'm losing 4K, I'm losing dual SD card slots. The buttons aren't as clicky, there aren't as many buttons to press, the screen's a little bit smaller. I mean, I'm losing a lot, like I really am, and I realize that. But autofocus is great. I can move up here and it will continue the focus. I can move back here and it will continue the focus. For me and my lifestyle and my production, this is 2018 and I really want to focus on creating more and not wasting time with things such as focus. So camera like this, even though I'm losing a lot of features like this, it's half the price, which is nice, even though I'll be losing money by selling this, but it helps me out in my style. Now, another reason I got this, as well as the microphone, which I am using with it, which is the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, which I just got, and let me know what you think of the sound quality of it. The reason I'm doing this is because I am creating a second channel. I haven't made it yet. I haven't given it a name. I'm thinking Harris Extended. I'm going to try to make daily videos into my life, running, fitness, school, traveling, anything like that. I'm going to try to make a video. I'm just going over my life, and I'm going to try to upload every day. Some videos won't be like vlog style, some of them will, but that's going to be my experiment and goal. Let me know what you think about this, and when this channel does happen, I will leave a link in the description for you to go check it out. I'm hoping to build this up into something cool, and ultimately my goal for this channel, for this new channel that I'm creating, is to keep it low-key. That way it is easy for me to shout out and help other content creators who are trying to build themselves up. For example, my sister with her food blog, my brother with his movie blog. I want to help content creators who want to get a presence online. I'm hoping to grow my own presence with the help of my other channel, which is already relatively established. I want to help other people as well. That's my goal, as well as to create something daily. It's going to be hard because sometimes I'm just, in school 7 hours a day. I'm running 2 hours, lifting an hour, homework. So it's going to be a boring day, but in those days, hopefully I'll have some other content to put up. But that's about it. That's been a channel update. Let me know what you guys think. I'm hoping that you guys all stick with me and hopefully check out my new channel. That'd be awesome. But I'll catch you guys in the next one, and you will focus on my hand. That's right. All right. I'll see you guys.